Oh, The Bachelor's so fucked up. I mean, they found the girl this time. This girl has been on The Bachelor. Then she was on Bachelor in Paradise. It's her 5th time on The Bachelor show. This poor guy, he hasn't had any time alone with her to talk to her. He finally sits down. So he says to her, I got to tell you, when I saw that you were the Bachelorette, it made me want to come here and pursue you. And she goes, ooh, is that right? That's so wonderful. What did you like about me? So he says, well, I saw you and I thought you were quite attractive. So I decided to apply to come on the show. And wait a second, she goes, I got to tell you, most guys say they admire my courage or they admire my fortitude.
It was her drive.
She goes, you're superficial. Boom, you're out of here. And I'm saying to myself, he's the only guy who's telling the truth.
So what made you want to be on here for me?
First of all, you're obviously absolutely gorgeous.
Oh, thank you.
But other than that, to be honest with you, I don't know really anything about you. I know that you're, from Sacramento. Are you born and raised or?
Wait, so you said you knew that I was a Bachelorette and you wanted to sign up?
Mm-hmm.
But you don't know anything about me?
I don't know you. Obviously, don't know you on a personal level and don't know your history. You're just so beautiful, and I wanted to get to know you.
Is there any other thing that made you want to come on for me?
I don't have a specific answer for you.
And that is honest, by the way.
Yeah, he's no bullshitter.
There's a lot of guys here that say they like my drive, or they like what I have to offer, or they like that I stood up for myself. I mean, just anything other than my looks.
How would he know that?
No, of course, but they didn't know that. They didn't know that prior to coming on the show, which is.
They did know that prior to coming on the show because a lot of them have said
How?
that.
That's like when you go to a bar. Think about what he said. I walk into a bar, I saw you, you were attractive, so I went over to see if there was more there. That's all he's saying.
He said, I wanted to get to know you.
Yeah. He didn't walk up to her and go, by the way, I have to tell you, I came over here because I love your drive. I see your energy. I mean, that's bullshit. There was one guy on there, this guy Chasen. Every other word he says is like. Count how many times he says like. Fred, you got that little bell sound effect? Every time he says like, just hit the bell.
I want to know, like, why you are the way you are. Tell me about that.
Yeah, so when I was younger, I was kind of bullied a little bit. And I got canned.
For what?
For being short.
Really?
Yeah.
Look at you now. Burn on them.
I know, right? It's looking back. I was kind of a hermit crab. I stayed in and would play video games, and I was never the guy that you see today, right?
Yeah.
It was really great to open up to Claire and have her listen to me. It just flowed so natural. It just felt like I've known her for a long time. And I think she really liked that. I can be vulnerable and I can put myself in a position to open my heart. I just felt like electricity was kind of going through my body. I mean, you can even see my arms with I had the goosebumps afterwards. And I mean, that moment we just had, that was something that you would read in a book, in a fairy tale.
You couldn't even keep up with those likes.
No, they were coming so fast, Fred missed a couple.
But The Bachelor this season is good because they had to lock all these people. They don't even get to get out of their house. They're all in quarantine together, and there's no special dates and getting on helicopters and going in limos.
No foreign countries, all that stuff they used to do.
All out.
Yeah.
Now it's hey, you want to go on a date?
Season.
Yeah, it's you want to go on a date? Let's go over to the pool over here. There's the date. It's a great season. Best season yet. Most shocking season, as Chris Harrison says. I love
Chris
The Bachelor.
Harrison never gives these people any decent advice. He just watches them make a mess.
There he goes, man, you're a mess.